What's triumph mean? What do you associate with triumph?
Winning all the time.
3, that's enough, isn't it?
Enough for you?
Enough for you.
No, it's never enough. It's
Okay.
never enough as long as you compete. You know, it's always great to win. That's why you compete.
Okay.
And I think, you know, we're going to certainly try to do this for the 4th time. You know, but right now, the 3rd time was a lot of damn work.
You know what I mean? You're hungry or you full yet?
No, you feel yourself getting full because each time that you win, it takes away a little bit of that hunger, you know, which is a challenge within itself. You know, it's a battle within the mind to find a challenge to go to that same place that you've been 5 times before. You know, and that's hard. You know, when people say, "Well, the first one was the hardest," no, the last one's the hardest because you're battling with yourself.
If I can really elaborate on why I said myself more so than another athlete, is that because a lot of times I had to battle with myself to keep challenging myself. You know, that to me was why I would say that the biggest battle was myself, because when you get to a certain pinnacle, you got to find some ways to keep going out there for 82 games.
My competitive drive is far greater than anyone else that I've met. You know, I think that I thrive on that. I think that's my biggest motivation in life, you know, is to compete, you know, find different competitions in certain things in life and try to overcome that, you know, be it positive or negative. But I have yet to meet someone who's as competitive as me, you know, and I just feel that much confident about my competitive drive.
I just think that I have the habits of working hard. I've always been taught that to reach a goal in life that you want, you have to work hard to get to it. And so far, I just, you know, have that in mind.
Determination, you know, what your motives are, what your ambitions were from the beginning. You know, it's been a lot of soul searching in terms of it's easy to sit back and say, well, I've given my best. You know, I'm tired. You know, somebody else got to do it or whatever. I didn't take that approach. I thought positively and said whatever I could do, every little inch of energy that I have, I'm gonna try to provide for this team. I mean, if you give up, then they give up. You know, so I didn't want to give up. You know, no matter how sick I was, or how tired I was, or how, you know, low on energy I was, I felt the obligation, you know, to my team, to the city of Chicago to go out and give that extra effort so that we could be here for the 5th championship.
No, I'm nervous. I think if you're not nervous, then you shouldn't be here. And it's a sense of nervousness because we're starting to venture down an alley that we hadn't seen in a long time, you know, and I think nervousness brings excitement. These are the games that, you know, Coach Smith used to tell me about. You know, these are the fun games, you know, when the anticipation is so high and the expectation is to go out and play a hard game and, you know, let whoever put the hardest work on the basketball court decide to win. And who's going to win. And, you know, it's no different. Nobody said that Chicago Bulls are immune to this. I think this is a gut check for us, and, you know, I kind of like it.
No, you know, for one time, my principal advised me to go to Air Force Academy because he thought that after I finished college, I'd have a job. So I said, no, I don't want to go that route. So I decided to go to University of North Carolina. A lot of people didn't expect me to do so well, but I guess that was a challenge that I faced. And sometimes you have to face those challenges and see what happens.
I will not quit this game because of what the media has done to me or what other people have done to me. I will quit this game because my skills have diminished. I can't find the challenges to keep pushing myself. My love is always going to be there, but my pride won't let me leave because someone else is going to push me out. I'm going to leave on my own terms, and I don't think too many athletes have that opportunity to do. And that's what I want to do whenever it comes to my time.
Well, I just tried to. They made me work on the offense as well as on the defensive end, and you know, it's always great to go against some challenges like that and just see how you stack up against some of the best 2 guards in the league. And I think our team winning has really put some pressure on them because they hadn't really had the help that I've had on the offensive end as well as the defensive end. So, you know, I'm happy with the way I played against both of those guys. I mean, that's just one game, and I'm pretty sure they was as excited as I was to compete against.
3 years of playing some solid basketball. Scottie Pippen and I have played basketball for, you know, almost 12 straight months, and now, you know, it took its toll on us. But yeah, we had so much desire and determination to get to this point that we were not going to give up. At least if we were going to go down, we were going to go down fighting with every energy that we had. We're going to put on the basketball court.
If you don't want to play that way, don't play that way. Break.
Basketball is my love, always have been, and I can't ever, envision an ending of something like that. That passion that I have for the game, until I'm dead and gone. Until that's when it's, well, I have to wait. I'm not in a rush.
Do you think you have a gambling problem at all?
No, because I can stop gambling. I have a competition problem. A competitive problem. Now, we can compete for $1, we can compete for $10 or whatever, but it's the matter of competing. It's
So
not
you compete based upon who can pay, how much they can pay?
No, it's not the matter of who can pay. If you just say, let's play for $10.
Yeah, if we play, you're not paying.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
If you don't have
I would pay you though. You would not have that on me. You would not be saying I didn't pay you.
But I mean, it was just a matter of the competition that I enjoyed. And
Let me ask you this.
Kevin used to take practices and put me in starting five. And he'd make it a competitive thing where the losing team have to win. So now I'm on the winning team, and halfway in the game, halfway in the situation, he was switching into the losing team. So I take that as a competitive thing by you trying to test me. And by 9 times out of 10, the second team will come back and win no matter what he did.
And you still want to do that as a pro when you leave basketball?
Yeah, I do. A lot of people say I couldn't do it. It's more energy for me to try to do it. It just drives me. And people say I can't do it. I'm certainly trying to achieve it.
How's the transition been from college to the Olympic experience and now to the NBA?
Well, I think it's been pretty easy. I think the Olympic was kind of pre-professional level. It was fast-paced, it was physical, and that's just the type of NBA game is. And, coming on this level is a brand new start for me, and I have to start from the bottom and work my way up. So, I think the hard work is ahead of me, and I'm willing to take on that challenge and go out and play the best I can.
Have you got enough left to carry this team if you have to carry them?
I hope I don't have to, but I'm the type of player that I'm going to leave everything that I have on the court, and hopefully that's enough.
I was beat down because of the physicality of what was happening within the game, and I didn't have it to compete with them.
Michael Jordan went down, and he is grimacing in pain.
That's when I really started to physically build my body up and gear myself up for that type of beating. From that year on, I got stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger because that became as important as anything else.
I really set a standard for myself, which is normal. But then you have to step it up another level to be above normal.
What motivates me is the unknown. No one knows. They can all speculate, but no one really knows. And when you look at my career from high school all the way up to going to the pros, no one knew what Michael Jordan was capable of, and myself, I didn't know, but I didn't let that stop me, and I let that motivate me more so than anything that, as long as it's unknown, that means I have a chance, and that's the way I pursued my whole career.
It was tough, it was tough in the sense that I was more competitive than I ever was because I wanted to win more than I ever did, because of some of the bumps in the road.
For a competitive junkie like me, golf is a great solution because it smacks you in the face every time you think you have accomplished something. That to me is taking over a lot of that energy and that competitiveness for basketball.
Do you think sometimes that the way you play could shorten your career because you play so hard, you're the nucleus of the success in Chicago? And I don't mean to embarrass you, I'll put you on the spot so you have to diss your partner. But you have to really play hard. Does that hurt you physically?
No, because when I play hard all the time. There's no turn it on here, turn it off here. It's just 110% all the time. So, if I burn out, it means my career's short. I go play golf somewhere.
Yeah.
But I just never, in my whole life, I've never paced myself. It's all just go out and do your best. And a lot of people worry about me burning out. And I never had the time to worry about it.
To be more of a mental challenge for me than a physical, and that's one of the reasons that I still play the game, because I can challenge myself. I never feel that I'm at my best. I feel I still have room to improve. I still set goals for myself to strive for. I'm never complacent with what I've achieved. Even though it's been very successful for me,
I still feel I have a lot to prove, not just as a player, but as a person, as a father, to some extent, or as a role model in all aspects. So I'm never really too complacent with myself or with what I've achieved. When I get to a point where I feel I can improve as a player, I walk away from the game. I still feel that I have a plateau that I hadn't reached yet in terms of my skills or my expectations of myself. I'm always going to expect myself to do certain things or surpass certain things. As long as I believe that, then my road to success is going to continue to expand.